The hands of Beastly, who will likely drop momentarily. Gomez will finally make the entry, spot the second yokai as well. Hyper's impact will be minimal at best. Gomez as well, 2 kills, the second one on the Marmalade. Finds the third onto Psycho as well. Beastly's having the easiest time of his life to get this bomb down right now because Gomez and now Jolton tagging on have cleared out everyone inside the site. 4K for Gomez. Hypers falls. What a beautiful round from Kansas City to start things off.
Yeah, I mean, they just executed that flawlessly. To be able to catch, I believe, that is the, I'm actually not sure. I think that's A for
Lucy. Gomez sends it on in, sees the tracers fired by Marmaduke and flicks onto her head.
That's Psychosis down and out because Gomez and the rest of them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we head to map 2 of Clubhouse with KCP coming away with a neck-and-neck win. And now they are up 1-0.
Well, I have to say, the way that started off, a 3v5 in the favor of Supernova, it looked like they had made leaps and bounds in just that 1 minute they took to pause and collect their thoughts. But in that 3, more than Psychosis's were. Whereas round number 2 was everyone on Supernova landing their shots and playing.
And now the biggest thing is, I'm not even sure they know that Jolton's up there. Now, it's almost a given that Gomez or someone is going to be sitting at the top of rafters, but I don't think they are quite aware. And there's Marmalade actually able to take down Beastly as well. And now you've got 1 in metal and 1 in construction. Make that only the 1 in metal, as now Marmalade takes down Wimpy, but DS Lucas finds 2. Marmalade and Psychosis taken down and out. Now it's just Afer and Frozen. Fuser not in the hands of Supernova. DS Lucas has to play very, very well now. Knows what Fuser is. Sees the head of Frozen, takes him down, no problem at all. Triple kill for him all around. Now it's all up to Afer here. 1v1. He knows he's coming, and that's DS Lucas.
To do on 25 HP, he has to make his push in through Church Door. Finally, the sledge will rotate, but it's 10 seconds left. Right, the man disadvantage. Frozen looked like a dead man walking, and after that timeout, Kansas City Pioneers take their first round.
Down on the floor now, Beastly trying to get the plant down. Jolton finds another one at Afer.
And these 2 rounds have certainly looked like a shadow of the team we saw in those first attacking rounds on this half.
Okay, burn, double burn.
I'm cooking it.
Go. Burn from there.
Nice.
Nice. Have it down.
Go.
I'm in.
Nice spot.
1 dead. 1 in bathroom.
Landing.
Holy.
Behind.
Oh my god! KCP, they make it happen. They come back 7-5, and unfortunately for Supernova, their run ends here. They don't have a date with Ape. They've got an Ape in the losers bracket. Well, they'll play for seeding.
Just like that. I mean, and here's the thing too. I do not want to discredit Supernova at all for this. Supernova played fantastically. I mean, that is probably some of the biggest pushback I've seen against KCP in a very long time.
Over on the side of KCP, we just saw them, but let's see those names again.
Yeah, we did just see them. It's the Kansas City Pioneers, Jolton, DS Lucas, Gomez, Wimpy, and Beastly. Once again, 5 really good players, a whole lot of experience, and a whole lot of stat padding, but none more than the main man, Jolton. Whether it be his comb tear or his perm tear, he's been having a pretty good season. Unfortunately, his rating did just dip beneath the 1.0 with that loss, a bit of a struggle. But look at his entry on flex rolls, on soft breach, +7. That's absolutely monstrous, where he can step up if necessary. He's able to find the right engagements at the right time, catch people off guard on their roam clear, or even when he's on the defensive, he likes bringing the Valk. He likes bringing that intel, sometimes some nitro, sometimes being that extended roamer has netted him some frags with a 65% cost. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and let's also not forget that same as the last match that we just saw, these 2 teams have not faced each other yet. So this will be brand new territory for both.
Smoke, and another great setup by Kansas City Pioneers.
I still don't.
Slaughterhouse here? I honestly don't know what's the play.
No, you
and
can't
it happens
let him
again.
do that.
Find where you are, throw a C4, and decimate your chances at a 4-2 half. DS Lucas rotated out, finds Inrio. Sure, he's got 25 HP, but he knows he just has to rotate to win them this round and rely on Beastly to use his utility. Red King's coming out, doesn't even need the scanner, but he's throwing it the wrong way. Right now, the bomb's going down. He finds a kill, but it's not the one he needs. Vivid might actually get this down successfully if everything goes his way, but no! He's down by DS Lucas. Very last second, got a bit too close for comfort, but Kansas City Pioneers go up 5-1 on their consulate defense nonetheless.
He gets control of the diffuser back. They look for someone. Shots through the wall into Inrio. Inrio finds DS Lucas, though. It's all up to Wimpy here. He finds Inrio with the 417, and it's Wimpy with the 417.
He won that? He won that?
All it takes is
wow,
one.
Okay. Kansas City Pioneers will stop the reverse sweep on map 1. They end at 7-5 on Slaughterhouse's map pick. But I think Slaughterhouse have at the very least renewed our confidences in them going into map 2.
Absolutely. They definitely have. I mean, that was a very, very strong showing by them. I gotta say. That was probably the best showing we've seen from them in a little while.
Holes in the bottom of the wall. They'll finally peek out, lands the head onto Vivid. That's diffuser dropped. Full zero bomb going down. They'll recover the man advantage. They'll clutch the 2v3. And they'll continue their recovery, evening it 2-2. Vivid's full blind. Wimpy's still trying to clear out the Mozzie. That means there's one less body on site. We have Gomez, who counts for an entire army, and he started off the entry, taking down the smoke. Bullet dives into his side, and Beastly getting the plant down. The coverage appears to be perfect, and the lack of Wimpy and Kansas City Pioneers don't even bypass the roam, or they do bypass the roam. They don't clear it out all that much. They move on to site, and they move round 1 fairly strong.
Gomez with 4 frags. The Pioneers are not dead yet. Never say die is something that they will still hold true to. We sit now. He's trying to plant with less than 50 HP. Gomez is running cover for him, and Slaughterhouse has no idea what's going on. Gomez 3 kills down long. Diffuser's been planted. Mean KC Pioneers go up 3-1, and already the time is ticking down so low. Jolton has been in town, but not out for a couple seconds. But Gomez, his second 4K on the map.
Just 1 HP, and it's Jolton to clean it up. A flawless round from KCP. Gomez wasn't even in it. It was the rest of the boys, Wimpy and Jolton, to find 3 and 2. Now, they found their 5th round left. He's a dangerous player in that position, and that was a gunfight. 1 HP, a bit difficult to manage, especially with someone. But now with Gomez gone, DS Lucas is going to feel a bit more lonely. Swing flat wall. Sophia isn't looking the right way. Can he find the next? No, he shoots in between them. Can't land those shots. He's got a smoke grenade to choke the light from Vivid. But no, he's waited too long. But he's hit the right shots. Vivid's on 1 HP. He lands it! A 1v3 clutch from DS Lucas for 2. And you saw well played in chat by both teams all the way to map 3. It's KCP to net themselves second place, $8,000 to take the series 2-1.
2 series on the day. One of them a disappointing 2-0, costs you first place. This is absolutely how you bounce back, gentlemen. Congratulations on second place overall. It took a little longer than you were expecting, but in the end, off the back of 14 kills from Gomez and the rest of the team coming together and converging on Slaughterhouse on defense, really just took a little bit longer than they were anticipating, but still, they did get the job done. Hats off to the boys, and it was a little bit more entertaining at the back end than I thought it was going to be.
Congratulations for them. They deserve that number 2 spot, and they definitely have a lot more to prove next stage.
Well, we've got the coach now of the Kansas City Pioneers, so we'll talk to him real quick, ask a few questions about not just this game, but the whole weekend in general. And then, how's it going? Are you able to hear me?
Yep.
Is it Reed or Red? My apologies.
It's
Reed.
Reed.
I thought it was Reed. I didn't want to assume though. So Reed, I mean, this is a great position to be finding yourselves in. Obviously, unfortunate you guys weren't able to win against Ape, but now coming in second, solidifying that you guys, you're right up there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously our main goal was Ape. We knew, like, you know, we were gonna be like, they're gonna be our toughest opponents at the end of the year. You know, we prepped really hard. It's unfortunate we couldn't come through at the end, but you know, we're not unhappy with second place for sure. But yeah, it's just definitely unfortunate.
Now, I mean, your map 1 and map 3 were definitely very dominant. It did get a little rocky near the end of map 1, but map 2, what were some of the mistakes you would have liked to have seen corrected there?
Yeah, so our map 2, neither teams really played Coast. It was kind of a wild card map. We definitely thought we would have them with it. We had a lot of like good strats that we had developed, but at the end of the day, they weren't really that well practiced. I think that was probably our biggest downfall for sure.
Well, I mean, you guys definitely corrected it. When you go in with 3 flawless rounds on attack on Clubhouse, you've got to be absolutely thrilled with that. And I also just wanted to talk about, I mean, Gomez in that final match as well was just insane. And just talk for a second what he means to this team, you know, now moving forward, everything.
Absolutely. I mean, Gomez and Diaz, those guys are both great. I kind of lump them in as one and the same. They're our Brazilian shooters. They're definitely our brightest and youngest guys. I mean, they just execute like every time when we need them to. I mean, they're always putting up big numbers. And yeah, I mean, they're great. We love them.
And I mean, you're so right. An incredible tandem. If it's not one, it's the other. But usually it's both. But I want to thank you so much for your time, Reed. And especially congratulations on second place. It is a big second place. There's nothing to be taken away. And bright things for the future in stage 2.
Absolutely. Thank you.